Good morning, my dear students. We are going to continue with the development of the agenda. As you can see, we have here the social emotional content. In the social emotional content, we have take care of our brain. Do you take care of your brain? Read this slowly. Imagine your mind like a garden. Here you can see some flowers and some leaves. And this is your brain. And your brain is like a garden. And your thoughts are the seeds. You get to choose what seeds you plant in it. What kind of seeds you are going to plant here. Or you can plant seeds of negativity, fear, and lack. You can also spend time trying to take care of everyone else's garden. Or you can work on making yours beautiful and attract other beautiful people to your garden. Do you plant seeds of positivity, of negativity? What do you think? There are many things to take into account for taking care of our brain. Do you know what you should do for taking care of your brain? What are the recommendations that you should practice for taking care of your brain? A volunteer who wants to say something? You don't know, you don't have any idea, or you have many ideas, but you don't want to participate.
I guess spend time talking about yourself. Mm, I don't know, thinking about the things you do today or the next day, something like that.
Yes, thank you. Another volunteer? Do you practice exercise? What kind of sport do you practice? That is one of the recommendations for taking care of our brain. The other is, do you get enough sleep? Do you sleep?
No.
How many hours do you sleep?
5 or sometimes 3.
3.
Yes, I just can't sleep.
Oh my God. 3 is too little and 5 is too little too. Because according to your age, because you are teenagers, you should sleep at least 8 hours. 8 hours per day. If you are sleeping less than 8 hours, that means that you are not taking care of your brain, because when the time went by, that is going to be, you are going to have troubles with any part of your body. We don't know, but because the brain is one of the most important organs that we have, so we should take care of it. There are many things or the advices that we need to practice. So if you sleep less than 8 hours, try to sleep more since today, and so on. If you don't practice any exercise, try to practice a sport. You can play soccer, you can play basketball, you can, I don't know, there are many things that you can do. Because If you don't do it, you are going to get aisle. So we're going to continue with in the development of the agenda, we have the topic. And the topic for today, we are going to study in the Spot Literature book. I hope that you have your Spot Literature book, right? We are going to study or to continue with unit number 3. What is the topic that you have in unit number 3? We are going to work on pages 56 and 57. Pages 56 and 57. And the name of the unit is Life. If you have your book with you, you can open it. Remember, the name of the unit is Life. Right now, I'm checking here in my book. In that picture, in that unit, you have a picture of someone. Do you know what is that picture? You have a picture of a man. Do you know what is the name of that drawing? For the ones who open your book. Look, who knows?
And yes, and look.
Excuse me, could you repeat, please?
Yes, I can see your picture.
Yes, but do you know what is the name of this drawing? This is the name of a painting. So what is the name of this painting or of this drawing? Do you know the person who did it or not?
Is Leonardo da Vinci.
Excellent, Leonardo da Vinci. But what is the name of the drawing? Do you know? Do you know what is the name? Nobody knows. So the name of this drawing is the Vitruvian Man. The Vitruvian Man. And here in the wrist, in his wrist, it has a band. Can you see it? This is a band. Do you know what is the meaning of this band? What does the Vitruvian Man of Leonardo da Vinci demonstrate? What he demonstrate with this drawing? Listen, illustrates where he believed to a divine connection between the human form and the universe. This image is also pictured on an euro coin. Did you know that? You can see this image in an euro coin of a country of Europe. Do you know what is the name of the country? Where is this image? Name of the country of the coin where you can see that image. So for us, it will be so difficult to see it because we don't use euros. But probably some of you have had the opportunity to see an euro. I don't know. I am thinking that. But I'm going to show you a picture of the euro. Look, this is the image of the drawing. This is in a complete weight. This is 1 euro. The question is, which country uses this coin? You don't know? So the country that uses this coin is Italy. In Italy is this euro. People use this euro as a coin. why they use this euro or this coin or this picture of Leonardo da Vinci in the euro? Because the Vitruvian Man coin displays a sense of Italian pride in Da Vinci. It also alludes to the fact that the Renaissance occurred in Italy. Now I'm going to show you some paintings, another paintings that he did. Painting. This is a famous painting of Leonardo da Vinci. What is the name of this painting?
Mona Lisa.
Mona
Mona
Lisa.
Lisa.
Excellent. Mona Lisa. This painting features a dark of a hairy woman with an intriguing smile. In the other painting where Jesus is sitting with his disciples, what is the name of that painting? What is the name of what is the name where Jesus, look, here is Jesus, and he is sitting in a long table here, and all of these people that you can see next to him, they are or they were his disciples. This is the other famous painting that was done by Leonardo da Vinci. What is the name of this painting? Do you know? Do you know the name?
In English, no, but in
In
Spanish
Spanish?
is La Última Cena del Señor.
Holy Supper.
Excellent.
Holy Supper.
The Last Supper. The Last Supper in English. And here we have another one. Look at this. This is described as a portrait in red chalk of a man with long wavy hair and beard. Long wavy hair and beard. This is another famous painting of Leonardo da Vinci. I don't know if you know something about his biography. We're going to check later his biography. But I have other questions for you. The other question is, in which centuries did the Renaissance take place? Do you know about that? Did you remember about the Renaissance? If you remember something about that age or that century, you can remember maybe something, but if you don't, you have forgotten about it, you are not going to remember anything, especially when we are focused in the centuries. In which centuries did the Renaissance take place? The other question, which countries are principally associated with the Renaissance? Do you know which countries? Which countries are associated with the Renaissance?
Italy,
Spain,
Spain,
Italy,
Good.
Italy, other is
France,
France, yes, France.
it's more relation with uh,
The most related with? I didn't understand you the last part. So right now you are going to watch a video. I hope it will be available. I tried to download this video, but I couldn't. But we are going to check if it is available on the net. Do you know where did Leonardo da Vinci was born? Did he get married? Or was he married? What do you think?
in Italy,
Yes, he was born in Italy. Was he married? Did he have children?
one children,
One children. Wait, please. I'm going to show you. I hope we can see the video about his biography.
Leonardo da Vinci. He was a painter, sculptor, architect, engineer, and scientist. He was born on April 15, 1452, in the town of Vinci, Italy. His father's name was Piero da Vinci, and mother's name was Caterina.
Today's lesson is about Leonardo da Vinci, one of the great masters of the Italian Renaissance and one of the most famous artists who's ever lived. This is an artist's rendition of Da Vinci. He was born in 1452, so if you think he looks old here, just imagine that today he'd be almost 570 years old. This is a self-portrait of Da Vinci taken from one of his sketchbooks, something we'll talk about a little bit later, when he was an older man. Da Vinci did not leave a ton of paintings behind as an artist. The ones he did are some of the most famous in the world, like this lady, Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa actually started off as a painting that Da Vinci was hired to create as a portrait. It took him so long to finish it, though, that he never delivered it as that portrait. Why is she so famous is a question I often get. After all, she's hanging on the wall in the art room, and you guys have known her since kindergarten. She's famous because she is a perfect example of what artists were trying to do during the Renaissance, a period in art history when art advanced leaps and bounds, and artists were to be able to create more realistic and detailed paintings than had ever been done before. She has perfect blending, light and shade, and a level of detail that shows the great master that Da Vinci was as an artist. And that is why she is so famous. One of Da Vinci's. This is The Last Supper. It's a painting on a wall in a monastery in Milan, Italy. My mother had a version of this hanging above our dinner table the entire time I was growing up, and I never knew it was a copy of a Da Vinci. It shows Jesus Christ at the Last Supper surrounded by his disciples, with Jesus in the center and everybody reacting.
So we cannot open the video that I choose for you in order to watch the biography about him. But we are going to continue analyzing these questions. The question that I asked you, but you didn't answer to me because probably you don't know about that or the answers. Look, in which centuries did the Renaissance take place? The Renaissance was a fervent period of European cultural, artistic, political, and economic rebirth. Following the Middle Ages, generally describing as taking place from the 14th century to the 17th century, the Renaissance promoted the rediscovery of classical philosophy, literature, and art. And here we have the other question. Which countries are principally associated with the Renaissance? You told me one of them. The Renaissance is most closely associated with Italy, where it began in the 14th century, though countries such as Germany, England, and France went through many of the same cultural changes and phenomena. I want you to open your notebook and copy these questions and answers in your notebook. Please write the date and the topic. Remember that today is Wednesday, July 21st, 2021. And as a topic, you are going to write the name of the unit, that is life. Unit number 3 is life. So while you are doing this, I'm going to take your attendance. When you hear your numbers, say present, please. Number 1. Two, 3,
Present.
4,
I'm present.
5,
Present, teacher.
6,
Present.
7,
The number 1, put your present in the chat.
oh, thank you very much. 5, 6,
Present.
7, 8,
Teacher, number 8, put present in the chat.
thank you very much. 9,
Present.
10, 11,
Present.
12, 13, 14, 15,
Present.
16, 17,
Present.
18,
Present.
19,
Present.
20,
Present.
21,
Present.
22, 23, 24,
Present.
25, 26,
Present.
27,
Present.
28, 28 is not here. So I'm going to repeat, or I'm going to say the numbers that, of the students that are not here. 2, 5, 7, 12, 13, 14.
Present. 13.
Which number?
13.
13. 14, 16, 22, 23, 25, and 28. So if until now you don't say anything that you are here, that means that you are not here. Have you been working in the exercises in Richmond that you have for this Friday 23rd? Have you been working or not? Remember that this Friday is the last day that you have the chance to work on that exercises.
The second, what question? The second activity is the exercise in the platform.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
That is the second activity that you're going to have the other 35% in English. Try to get in the exercises 100%. If you get 100%, you are going to have that grade. There is an excellent grade. Did you finish to copy the questions and answers?
Wait 1 second, please.
Excuse me?
I don't finish it with mine.
You have finished. If you hasn't finished, you can take a screenshot because time is over. So thank you very much for your attention and your participation. Try to not miss classes, please. I hope to see you next class. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Thanks, teacher. Have a nice
And
day.
then share. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you, you too.